Yes, now welcome everybody to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So first off, I literally finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey like a couple of minutes ago. All quests that are now available are side quests, which I'm not really interested. Yes, the main quests are all done. Add-on quests done. World quests. I don't really care much for these things. Then here is 4 side quests. Bounties and contracts all done. So, and just to show, okay, so see this part of the map I haven't really explored yet. But apart from that, everything has been explored and practically almost everything has been conquered. These areas you can't really enter. As you can see here, there are more of those quests that I don't really care for. Practically finished. Now, oh yeah. As you can see, there are 4 add-on where I can go to other places. Atlantis, the Underworld, Elysium, and now, I know I said in Origins that I would like play Odyssey, do the exploration, all that stuff, but I am thinking of skipping Odyssey as well and just doing the main missions because, frankly put, there isn't really a need to explore everything. Valhalla, on the other hand, you kind of need to explore so you can gather allies for a fight. And so Valhalla, there's a much higher chance I will probably do it. But even again, I'll probably do the main missions. And if I see, okay, yeah, it really is necessary to gather allies and stuff, then I will. Otherwise, I might skip Valhalla as well. Because honestly, Assassin's Creed is such a huge game that it'll easily take, what, 3 months of constant playing for me to actually finish the thing. So when I get Assassin's Creed Shadows, that one I will, the moment I start playing it, stream everything and everything. And I will fully commit to exploring everything, searching for everything and all that. And I will upload that. Otherwise, for the others thus far, honestly, I'm thinking I might just skip them. So just to show that I have actually like done everything. And it is all completed and done. So these are the abilities you would get in the game. These are passive abilities you will get naturally over time. You don't have to spend points on them. Summon Phobos are horse, meditation, the pastime, eyes of Icarus, we can scan of a bird, assassination, leap of faith. And something I really like about this game is there is no height limit to how high you can fall from because the limit doesn't exist. Once your leap of faith reaches level 3 out of 3, you can fall from any distance and nothing will happen to you. You'll all be fine. I just realized my mic wasn't fully out, sorry. Then whistle, man's at arms, just to swap between weaponry and classes, like the ability weapons here, so I can switch between them. Then defensive maneuvers, dodge and parry, and last but not least, recruit. You can knock somebody out and recruit them to your ship. I'll get to that in a few. Now, as you can see, if an ability is like this, I don't have it, or I just didn't bother to get it because I don't use it. And you'll probably see for majority, if not all of the abilities I do have, they're all 3 out of 3 or just acquired, except for this one, because I recently got a point, and the one I used to have in this thing's place was this, but I wasn't very fond of it because it wasn't really for range, it was for close quarters. This one is more for range, so I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go for this. Now, I don't know if all of this will reset when I start the New Game Plus. Hopefully it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't. But if it does, Oh well. I will go in and show you guys everything it does here and now. 16th is the snap when you're discovered. Arrow Master. Be a master of paralyzing, fire, poison, and explosive arrows. So basically I can craft different types of arrows. Then Beast Master, I can tame an animal. Spread Shot, I can shoot up to 3 arrows simultaneously next to each other. Headshots work best for this thing, and they need to be actually next to each other. Naturally, if I get the ability and I can level up, the shots will probably increase. Like multi-shot, I can target up to 4 enemies base. If I upgrade it, 6. So it will increase as I upgrade it. Then Might of Artemis. Now usually this thing was called Rain of Destruction, and this is what it would look like. But you can, shall we say, ascend the thing, enhance it, and then it looks like this, which I'm not very fond of. Then we have Rapid Fire. Our character basically shoots quick as frick, and it doesn't slow down, which means you cannot press to shoot, he'll constantly shoot, and if you miss, you miss. Then Predator Shot. There's only a single bow in this game. Everything else needs to be used additionally. So the abilities like Predator Shot, Hunter Arrows, stuff like that, that's all in one bow. You just need to unlock the abilities for them. For instance, the War Bow that can fire quickly, Rapid Fire. The Predator Bow that can shoot far, here it is. So, yeah. Then Artemis Trickery, basically put down an arrow that will be like a mine. Archery Master, just increase the base damage of it. Then Overpowered Bow Strike to hold, aim, and then shoot. Hold on. Oh yeah, right. Then Ghost Arrows of Artemis. It can basically pierce through walls, shields, armor, the works. And it can shoot multiple enemies at once. Then Ares Bull Charge. It used to be called Bull Rush, and that's what it looks like. Then Ares Bull Charge looks like this, where it sends out an actual bull that charges people. Well, at least in a straight line. Then Ares Last Breath was called Second Wind. I think it just heals. Left to fight on, refills 50% of max health and removes the effects of fire. Yeah, okay, so it basically heals. But Ascended or Enhanced, any attack that comes your way will automatically be blocked, and you can just be fighting without interruptions. Then Wrath of Ares. Used to be this, Ring of Chaos. And then once it's enhanced, it looks like that. Use the Wrath of Ares to snatch your spear to smash your spear into the ground, slowing all enemies in a 5-meter radius. After 14 seconds, slowed enemies are dealt 250 damage, warrior damage, and 50% more damage for each additional enemy inside the area. Don't really like that one, honestly. See, I could reset my abilities and get the things I only need, but Fury Bloodline. This one I do use quite a lot. Unleash a fury of 6 attacks against a single enemy, each dealing 150% warrior damage, generate 4 adrenaline segments. So, to use an ability, you need adrenaline, and this thing basically gives you 4 back of them. So it's pretty useful. Then Spartan Kick, freaking hilarious if it's on an edge, but otherwise it's not really all that useful. Weapon Master, just increase the damage of your weaponry. Gear Master, increases your armor and stuff. Then Overpowered Strikes or Attacks. Just like how the bow had the Overpowered Bow Strike, here's the Overpowered Attack version, which is, it deals a lot of damage. And then Ares Madness, used to be called Battle Cry of Ares, where all your attacks become very strong. Enhanced, you basically get a light spear, or the Spear of Leonidas, the main weapon in the game, gets reverted back to its original form. Then charged heavy attacks. Honestly, the charged heavy attacks can be pretty useful, but it takes long to charge them up. Then Shield Breaker. You can use it against an enemy that has a shield, and you basically destroy their shield so they can't use it. Then Flaming Attacks. I don't bother with this because my sword itself has the Flaming attribute, so I don't need to bother with it. And then Fire Mastery. You handle fire like a pyromancer. Fire buildup increased by 25%, and that's practically it. Then, those are the Hunter and Warrior sides. There's the Assassin. Shadow Assassin. Basically to assassinate the person or to knock them out. Then Rush Assassination. I don't really like this ability, mostly for the fact because sometimes you get into a sticky situation where you can't get it out, and you need to be hidden for this to work. So, Critical Assassination, you can hold to assassinate stronger enemies. Stealth Master, become a silent killer, noise from movement, assassination is further reduced. Enemy detection distance is minimal in crouch, at night, assassination and out of combat damage are increased. So, Shadow of Nyx basically makes you invisible, but it drains your adrenaline very, very, very quickly. Then, Blessing of Kronos, it inflicts poison for your weapons. Again, I don't really know why I got this. Wait, no. Yeah, okay. It used to be venomous attacks, and then once it was enhanced, and then became this. Kronos lends you ISO power for 15 seconds, receive 50% more adrenaline when dealing damage. During this time, you are immune to ISO adrenaline drain and freeze attacks. Honestly, I don't really use this ability though. Then Poison Mastery. My weapon has the poison attribute. That's why I have this. Because I needed this for my weapon. My bow has the fire attribute on it. Then Hero Strike. It's basically an OP version of an assassination, but single strike attack unleashing a full power of the Spear of Leonidas inflicts 100 assassination damage, can be used in active combat, which is pretty nice. In addition, if I use this ability with other people around, then they too get the damage of the assassination damage I deal to my target. So, pretty nice. Then Kronos Time Warp. It used to be slow time, move faster, and time is slowed down for about 10 seconds. Then when it's enhanced, slow time for 5 seconds. Headshots performed during this time extends the duration by 2.5 seconds and increased headshot damage by 125%. Ability wears off after 5 headshots. I don't use this ability like as nearly as much as I should for the headshots. I use it just to fight, but not for the headshots. Then Revelation, I can use to scan my surroundings, get loot, be aware of enemies, stuff like that. Then Kronos Time Shift. Honestly, I should probably use this thing instead. It used to be called Vanish. It looked like that, pretty basic. But then it became this. Kronos bends time around you, time stops for 3 seconds as you are launched in the air and nearby enemies are stunned. Leap of Faith's Ground Smash and Hunter abilities can be activated. They all deal critical damage, so not bad, but I don't really use this ability. And then Kronos Punishment used to be Call to Arms. I could have called a lieutenant from my ship, and they would basically attack an opponent for me. It would last for 50 seconds. But when enhanced, it basically makes a duplicate of me made out of light, and then they kill the enemy for me instead. In addition, when I assassinate a person, Death Veil, when I assassinate a person, their body disappears, which is very nice. So as for the abilities that I have equipped, It is for archery. It is the Predator Shot, the Artemis's Trickery, then the multi-shot, which I actually need to level up now, and then Ghost Arrow of Artemis. For my melee, it is Fury of the Bloodline. Fury of the Bloodline. What the? Come on. Fury of the Bloodline. Then it is Cronus Punishment, Cronus Time Warp, and Euro Strike. My second wheel melee abilities are Ares Bull Charge, Shield Breaker, Ares Madness, and last but not least is Ares Last Breath. Those are more for when I'm in a pinch, especially Last Breath and Madness, because you're practically unstoppable of them. Most of the times, I only use this wheel though. Then, unlike in other games, this one you need to fully upgrade and customize your ship. So, yeah. And even now, I still don't have everything I need to actually max out my ship. There are still things I am missing, which seriously sucks. Then ship cosmetics, I have quite a few, as you can see. You earn them as you play. Some of them are for DLCs. Then my crew customization. And then my lieutenant. Bayek and his wife, I can actually have them both as members of the ship. But as you can see, some lieutenants have abilities. I decided to go for the ones that I prefer the best for my playstyle. And most of them are for ship recovery or what is like hers. Yeah, 1 firepower for when starting ship and mostly arrow damage or fire arrow damage. You are a mercenary in this game. And honestly, I don't think you ever go till the very end here. I don't think you do. I have never gotten to a point where I've killed every single mercenary in the game because they always freaking respawn. You start as I think tier 10 or something. Let's see. Tier 9. You start as a tier 9. The journey begins even economic benefits for moving to higher tiers by eliminating mercenaries of higher rank. And then as you go, you get benefits for killing other mercenaries and doing stuff. The highest being S4, which I am at. I'm in the highest tier there. And then our cult, once again, the order that we have to take down. Then there was also the Order of Ancients, which is for Greece, I think. Oh well. But our main enemies are the Cult of Cosmos. This was the main enemy, but we never actually killed her. There was an option to let her live or let her die, but she wasn't really the leader. Our sister, Demos, or otherwise known as Cassandra, she was technically the enemy. I also have her hired on my ship. I can't show it there. Anyways. When you start the game, you get to choose between 2 characters. Alexios or Cassandra. Me being a guy, I chose Alexios. So yeah. Now we can finally do New Game Plus. Okay, New Game Plus game mode allows you to restart the game from the beginning while keeping most of your progression, your resources, level, abilities, weapons, gear, ship upgrades, as well as your lieutenants acquired from the store. Oh shit. And the Ubisoft cloth will carry over to your new playthrough. Warning. Your autosave files will be gradually overwritten with new ones. Make sure you have a manual save of your progression. You can always find previous save files in the low game menu. Okay. Alright, so our sister Cassandra will not be coming over. The first time I played this thing, I think it was like 5, 6 years ago, so I can't remember. But I was still new to the Assassin franchise, so I chose easy. There are 4, as you can see. For players focusing on the story or who are not very familiar with the RPG mechanic, you won't need to be careful how you choose and upgrade your abilities and gear to be efficient. Okay. Normal. The standard experience for players who are familiar with RPG mechanics. Being careful how you choose and upgrade your abilities and gear is important to remain difficult across the game. Then hard. For players looking for a challenge who are also experts with RPG mechanics, optimize how you choose and upgrade your abilities and gear is mandatory to remain efficient across the game. And the nightmare, you like pain, this'll hurt. If you come out the other side, you'll be a champion. You can change the difficulty level at any time in the pause menu. Wow, okay. But we're gonna go normal, and then a more traditional experience. Markers are displayed at all time, and quest objectives are given to you automatically or exploration mode. A newer exploration to playstyles. The user must investigate the world to uncover. I always go with this. And then yeah, you can, like I said, you choose who you want to be. Now, before I continue, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, fun fact, or it's not really a spoiler, it's just a fun fact. In Valhalla, we actually come across Cassandra, and she says of how her brother, Alexios, was the enemy in the cult, and not her. Basically, this game, Odyssey, doesn't carry over into Valhalla's story progression where it says, yeah, Cassandra was the enemy and I am the good guy. Instead, they just take it that Cassandra was the good one and Alexios was the bad one. So, yeah. Also, I think this is one of the, if not, no, this is one out of only 2 games that I'm aware of where a character from old age, like Alexios, literally survives. I mean, fully lived till modern time. Now, I don't know if we'll ever actually get to the point where you see this, but the human we're playing with in the real world is the same one we played with in Origins, and she actually meets Alexios face to face, where he gives her a staff and ends up turning to dust. There's a bit of a spoiler, sorry. Valhalla is the only other game that I'm aware of where a character that could have been playing as or was an ally of the person you played as managed to like get to the real world and survive that long. Just different circumstances. Yeah, so this is the island we basically start on. This is, I wouldn't say it's our home, but it's where Alexios has made his home for a while. Alright, this bird literally just catched a fish just to drop it on the ground. Also, there is one other thing I really, really like about this game. It's the fact of the things that you can engrave onto your weapons. And one of said engravings is the ability to have infinite breath underwater, which is very nice. So, see how the spear looks like? This is how it starts out.
Hey! Shitface! Get down here! Cyclops got a message for you.
I really love my skin as well, you know.
Tell your boss he can stick it.
That's for last week!
Malaka!
The Cyclops said you like to act tough. So act tough!
Get a little closer.
You should know by now. The Cyclops always collects his debts. You have a lesson to learn.
If the
You're
Cyclops
dead,
wants
shut
to
up.
teach me, tell him to come here himself.
Never mess with the Cyclops!
Oh yeah, and mythical beings like a Minotaur, an actual Cyclops, Medusa, stuff like that. Those mythical beings, they actually exist in the game because there's literally a time in which where you can search and go kill them.
Last week? This shit happens every week. I can't keep doing this. Nah. Thanks for the warning.
What happened to you?
It's nothing, Phoebe. All taken care of now.
The Cyclops again, huh? Hasn't he learned his lesson yet?
Apparently not. Of course. Help yourself.
You hungry too, Icarus? Do you think Zeus will bless me with an ego like he blessed you, Alexios? Maybe you could ask him for me.
I'll try to put in a good word for you.
Finally.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Marcos is looking for you.
Ugh.
What does that weasel want now?
You know that every one friend that people have that's an absolute snake and a rat and just does things, claim it as his own, and when it's in trouble, he'll always come begging back for help. Marcos is that guy in this game.
Don't know. He wants you to meet him at his new house. On his vineyard.
Wait, what? A vineyard? Malaka!
It's on the road to Sami. He says wine will make him rich.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush.
Well, I guess I owe Marcos a little visit.
If I'm not wrong, I think Marcos owes Alexios money.
I'll go tell Marcos you're coming.
My head. You made a mistake coming here.
If I dodge at the right time, time slows down for me. Bonus contact unlocked. Yeah, Secrets of Greece has been unlocked. What else? Let's see. Frickin' hell, I don't even have my ship yet. Abilities. Okay, so I do still have my abilities. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I am quickly tempted to, like, reset a few things. You know what, I'll do that when the video is done, so I don't have to waste time with that right now. Yeah, this is what the map used to look like. So yeah. I have maps from DLCs and stuff that I got or purchased, and these basically show where some things are. So these say that I already got them. Ancient knowledge. Yeah, now if I had to go to every single one of these bloody locations, it would take an eternity for them all. Now, ancient knowledge are the ones that basically give you skills. Now, I don't know if I'll get extra skill points if I go to set locations. Ancient treasures just gave you legendary armor and stuff like that. And then orichalcum just... Honestly, I don't really remember what orichalcum is used for. Let's quickly go... Actually, no. We'll go here first, and we'll go for that ancient knowledge. I want to see if my hunch is right or not. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever actually showed it. Inventory. This is my horse. It should be technically this thing. But from DLCs and practically just DLCs. This skin I actually got for free when logging into the game on the anniversary of Assassin's Creed, I think. Anyways. There's a reason why I have this as my mount instead of this thing. And you'll eventually find out. Honestly, I wish they gave me a freaking horse that was called Kelpie. That way I could run on water. Or swim, at least. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think in Valhalla, you can ride your horse and he'll actually be able to, like, swim. But in the other Assassin's Creed games, this one included, your horse don't know how to swim. They throw you off his back and then just swim away without you on it.
There you are. Let's see what you've gotten yourself into this time, Marcos.
It's gonna wait. And as usual, the climbing mechanics are a bit wonky. Okay, this is gonna be a bit inappropriate, but I'm gonna make a joke about this.
I should probably not climb on this.
Apparently, I read through comments and stuff once, and they said that if you stay on it for too long, then you get struck by lightning. Wait, do I need to be on the head? No, I need to be on the lightning bolt. There we go. Now, unlike in Origins, and I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think Odyssey actually has any benefits to you scanning the synchronization spots. Apart from exploring the map. Apart from that. Okay, now I quickly want to go for this. Okay, so remember the thing I said with no fall damage? In another Assassin's Creed game, you'd be dead. In Valhalla, you'd definitely be dead. Also, quickly want to check something else. Abilities. Yeah, I still have this, and my spirit is still level 6. Nice. Hmm. Also, in this game, you need a lot of different types of materials to upgrade your armor, ships, and stuff in the works, which means I still don't even have my armor itself maxed out. Let me see if I can quickly upgrade some of my armor and equipment.
Come on.
I doubt I'll be able to because I don't have any
Welcome.
obsidian glass. I can buy some. I have a lot of money though. That's nice. Never mind, I don't have all that much money. Not nearly as much as I thought I would. Upgrade, okay. Yeah, as you can see, I'm level 93, this is 92, so it's pretty close. I don't use this thing. This thing I use though. And like I said, I don't have enough obsidian glass. So I can't upgrade this. Can't upgrade that. I can upgrade this. You're at 92, so it's not necessary. Can't upgrade this. Can't upgrade that. And can't upgrade this. That sucks.
Goodbye then.
Actually, hold on. Engrave this thing. Where's the one for underwater? What does the water one look like again? That's what it is. Yeah, here it is. Breathe underwater. Nice. Engrave this onto that. Nice. Now I'm gonna have these two instead of these two. This thing's 8 and 9. I can't even upgrade it if I want to.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, the only reason why I... Oh, I still need to keep this, damn it! Okay, yeah, so there's that thing. Assassin damage applies to nearby enemies. And then I added the Breathe Underwater ability. So I can't swap it out for this because that thing doesn't have that. Ah, damn it. Well, that's that, I guess. Here's our ship, or what eventually becomes our ship. I can't activate my vault. That sucks. Is there a boat somewhere? Over there. Ah, screw it, I'll swim it. As you can see, my breath bar isn't going, or my air bar isn't going down because of that add-on I have, the one weapon.
I should be careful. High security here.
Where's the people? There they are.
years I've lived on Kefalonia, I never realized the mighty Odysseus' palace was here.
Yeah, that's the thing I want, the ancient tablet. What? You're not dead? Huh. Now I kind of wonder what the ancient tablets actually do, because I thought it would give me points. Because if I'm not mistaken, and I totally could be, but they are supposed to be the way you unlock abilities and stuff here. Also, technically, when you have unlocked all of this stuff and you still get points, you could come here to mastery levels and start upgrading these things. Of which I think I only have 1 point in one of these. Or not even any at all. Let's see here. Don't have anything there. Yeah, I have assassin though. Assassin damage for damage of swords. I got maxed out because I used the sword. That adrenaline per hit 1, adrenaline on assassination 1. Movement speed while crouching maxed out because you're damn slow without it. Cooldown duration for all abilities maxed out. Damage of assassination abilities 1. Damage of hero strike abilities 1. Huh. I could technically reset this. But I'm not going to. Alright, well, that was a huge waste of time. Let's travel to that. Alright, Marcos, you freaking rat. Over there.
Vamos, let's go!
Now, usually, horses can't fall from a certain distance either, like there, and I would have fallen off. But because this one has the wings, he can't fly, but he can fall from any height and be fine. So, it's practically the only reason why I have him. My horse doesn't die every freaking 2 seconds when I fall off a cliff with it.
Boss, I keep telling you, you can't do that.
Why? It's my farm. I can plant what I want.
The grapes will die here. All of them.
You have to forget what you know about the past, my friend. Together, we will revolutionize winemaking. Believe me, you will look back on this day and... Alexios, thank the gods! Phoebe found you in time.
About grapes?
I can still hear you. I was worried sick. The Cyclops sent his scum to find you. I think they mean you harm.
I wish you would have told me that before they hit me. But that's besides the point. You bought a vineyard, Marcos? A vineyard?
Why not? I like wine, you like wine, everybody likes wine.
I
Everybody
don't.
buys wine. Why not from me?
Because you don't know how to grow grapes or make wine.
I'm a fast learner. You grow grapes on the vine, then you get some wine.
Oh, it's that simple, is it?
You know me better than to think I don't have a plan. Marcos always has a plan.
All right. Then do you have the money you owe me?
Do I have the money I owe you? Of course, of course. Well, no, not at the moment.
Then,
Yep,
get.
and there it is.
Instantly, my friend, instantly. But maybe you should do that. There is a merchant in Sami. I'm not very good at these things, as you know.
You want me to collect my own debt?
It's just waiting for you in Sami, my friend.
Who's the merchant?
Duris. You know Duris. He's very nice.
Luis! How stupid can you get? Stop giving him money.
He always pays me back.
After I threaten him,
Exactly. Everybody benefits. Duris gets his money, I get my interest, and you have work. Kefalonia is wonderful, is it not?
he'd better have my money, Marcos. I'd hate to have to sell our vineyard.
Of course he will. Oh, after there's another matter I want to discuss with you. After.
Fine, but I'm taking a horse. It's too hot and too long a walk to go on foot.
But
Think of it as interest, Marcos. Everybody benefits.
of course, my friend. You shall have your pick.
And this is basically where you get your horse.
I've made my choice.
Which one will it be?
I'll take the one in the middle.
Fine choice. But this particular breed has a few quirks that you might not be aware of. I wouldn't want you to take an unworthy horse.
This is the one I want.
Are you sure? Because
I'm sure, Marcos.
everybody benefits, especially you. You've chosen the great Phobos. He's never let me down.
Phobos.
Remember, meet me at the temple in Sami when you have your money from Duris. Ah, Efterpi. There's plenty of wine left to buy. Don't fret.
Not now, you fool. Phoebe's been taken.
By who?
Thugs of the Cyclops. Who else? Snatched her right off the main road.
Tell me where they went.
In the direction of Itimena Beach.
The beach? Can she swim?
I'll get her.
Yes, go. But don't forget about dear Duris, Alexios.
That is not my horse. What? Then I have two. Hmm. Yeah, so my sword has the poisonous effects on them, while my arrows, normal arrows, have the fire effect on them.
Come on.
Let me go!
Shut it, or I'll tighten those ropes.
She'll make good ransom drachmi for the Cyclops.
No one's gonna buy me from you. They're all poor.
Keep quiet, Phoebe.
You don't belong here.
Can't let the rest of those malakes get away.
Who did that?
That guy's the level 1?
Time to get Phoebe out of here.
Alexios, I'm here! Untie me!
Are you all right?
It wasn't so bad. Last time they put a cloth in my mouth so I'd stop biting.
Phoebe, just be careful. You're alone now since...
Since my parents died, I'm okay. I've got you, and you've got me and Marcos. We're your family, right?
Marcos is not family. Yeah, I think this is the first flashback we get of what happened to him in his past.
You'll have to be stronger than that.
Don't give in! Let him have it! Got you.
Again, up.
Yes, Pater.
A Spartan rises as soon as they have fallen. Ready your staff. Widen your stance. A soldier grounds themselves. Good. Good. Approach me.
That's enough, Nikolaos. The sun's going down. Time to eat, don't you think?
What are we eating tonight?
Tonight, we are having baby Cassandra. And what a feast she will be!
No, not her. Take me instead. I'm tasty.
Yes, yes, you're all sweet as honey. Now, come inside. The lamb's turning black.
Here. Lay her in bed.
Yes, Pater.
Alexios. You are my greatest pride. Remember that. You will bring this family to glory. Go.
Hmm.
Right.
You worry too much.
You don't worry enough.
We'll be alright if we watch out for each other. Which reminds me, the thug said you should watch your back.
What'd they say?
They said the Cyclops put a big bounty on you. Talos the Stonefist wants you dead.
Talos, the mercenary. Oh, am I ever not in trouble?
Better get him before he gets you. I hear he's really mean.
The way you move
I'll
up
on
in
my way
the
back to town.
mercenary world is by killing other mercenaries.
Talos, the stone fist? That's just what I need today. Another broken nose. I'm going to have to take care of that.
Yeah, so as you can see, these are the arrows I have. There are normal, then sleeping arrows, poison arrows, fire arrows, explosive arrows, and death arrows. Death arrows are just a stronger version of the normal arrows. And if I use normal arrows, they will have the fire attribute on them.
Sammy, Duris will be at the shop.
Alexios, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Also, if you're still in broad daylight, then your
Get your boats here.
wanted level goes up.
Hello, Thuris. Business looks good.
Tell Marcos to come down here himself, if he wants his money. Huh?
But I'm here now.
Look, I was a little late paying. Now Marcos says I owe him double because of interest. I don't have it to spare.
You should have thought of that when you borrowed drachmi, Thuris.
But my family...
It's hot. I'm in a bad mood. And you're going to pay. We both know it. The question is, what do I break first? You or your merchandise?
You told Marcos I've paid enough already. I won't bow to a mercenary or to someone foolish enough to borrow money from the Cyclops.
From the Cyclops? That's how he bought his vineyard?
Look, I know you'd be dead without Marcos. What with him taking you off the street as a kid. But you know what he's doing is crazy.
You're right about that. Forget the drachmi. Marcos and I need to have a talk.
You're letting me go? Then at least take this sword. Nothing special, but it's better than that rusty one you've got.
With the Cyclops involved, I'll need it.
You better set Marcos straight or you're both dead.
That almost sounded like a threat. Yeah, so as you can see here is tier 9. I need to work my way all the way up again to tier 2. I mean, tier S4.
Got a job to do, Alexios?
Something like that. I need to beat up a certain idiot. But for now, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!